Hello, welcome to the Eagles Altitude Show. I am your host, Lokosu Sylvain. If you are listening to this as a podcast, please follow the channel. And of course, if you are also on YouTube listening to this, please subscribe to the channel so that anytime I post a new video, you have the opportunity to always get it first. As usual, we are live. We are doing this video live, so you get the opportunity to get it exactly as it come out from my mouth. So in today's episode of this podcast, we are going to be talking about online sales mastery. Online sales mastery. Now, selling online is no longer a fashion or something that we do when there is need or when we want. Selling online has always, for a short period of time now, become a compulsory stuff for every small business or every business. Even if you're a craftsman, you need to take advantage of selling online. I own an interior design company, and of course, I am an author and an entrepreneur. But one thing that always make me stand out in when it comes to getting contracts or getting jobs is my ability to sell online. Is my ability to sell using voice, videos, and written word, more importantly. If you can't sell online, the possibility that you will get enough sales to your own satisfaction is very, very lean. Even if you are able to achieve it, you will burn more calories, more than you are supposed to. So in today's episode of the Towards the Altitude Show, I'm going to show you how to get all the online sales you can handle using LinkedIn strategies and tactics that work every time, even if you never make a sales online or you have never made any money online. Now, understanding online selling. At its core, online selling is simply selling goods and services leveraging on the internet. It starts when a potential customer learns about your services or products and continue through purchase, use, and ideally ongoing loyalty. Now, why am I doing LinkedIn marketing today? LinkedIn, like I always say, LinkedIn is the platform with the highest number of serious-minded individuals. Now, I don't mean Facebook is the people on Facebook are not serious-minded, or Twitter, Instagram, and the rest are not serious-minded. But what I mean in this case is the number of serious-minded people on LinkedIn is just very high. Of course, if this is your first time to hear about LinkedIn, please, you can go to linkedin.com and check out the platform. It's a very good platform for business owners, those who are looking to skill up their business and employability skills, and of course, those looking for job actively. So, if you sell high-ticket products or service, this one of your if you sell high-ticket products, this is one of your most important platform that you will ever need. Because on LinkedIn, you write to the CEO directly. On LinkedIn, you write to the HR, to the head of HR directly. You write to your potential customer, no matter how high his net worth, you write to him directly. In other words, the people you are looking for are right there with their phone, surfing the LinkedIn app. Unlike Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, where they can just outsource it to their media company or an aid. Now, how to sell on LinkedIn? There are many ways to sell on LinkedIn, and there are some you can start using immediately. Of course, there is an organic way of selling on LinkedIn. There is a paid way of selling on LinkedIn. Now, how do you sell on LinkedIn organically? This is where we are going to be focusing all through the podcast. How do you sell on LinkedIn organically? Now, no matter the platform you are using, you have to look for a way to sell on that platform organically. I recently launched my online course, online marketing for interior designers, in which I told my story of how I spent only 50,000 naira, approximately $100, and got about 10 million naira contracts, or approximately $5 to $10,000 worth of contracts. And many were shouting. And the secret is not that I was able to sell up to that amount using only $100 advertisement budget. The main reason why I was able to sell as high as that was I use organic reach. So this lesson, we are going to be focusing on the organic aspect of LinkedIn platform for your own sales. Now, the number one thing, these are the things you have to get right if you want to sell on LinkedIn. Number one, your profile. Your profile on LinkedIn is your CV. If you have been on a LinkedIn for a while, you will know this as a truth and not as a gimmick. Your profile serves as your CV on LinkedIn. Now that you know that your profile is your CV, how do you get it right? Number one, fill all the necessary requirements. Fill up all the necessary requirements your name, of course, that is a primary information, your college degree, where have you worked, what do you sell, how long have you been selling this, and the rest. You need to fill them up accordingly. If you don't know how to do that, you can go to YouTube and learn about how to fill up your LinkedIn profile and make it your CV. The next thing you have to get right when setting up your LinkedIn profile is optimizing your profile. Now, after you have filled the profile up, you have to optimize your profile. Now, after watching this video, jot this down if you can. After watching this video, go on LinkedIn, sign up if you have not, and then just Google anyone, and then look at their profile. Just click on their profile and look at it. You discover that there is a one-line description there. Like personally, you get to see something like, when you Google my name on LinkedIn, you get to see something like author, entrepreneur, and POP ceiling designer. So that is how I want people to know me when they get to my profile on LinkedIn. So I optimize my profile so they know that this person is an author. He's an expert on a particular subject, which is personal and business growth. Then if you sell, let's assume you are into coaching, like a business coach or a life coach, the number one thing people should get to know about you when they click your profile is life coach before any other information, so that by the time they are searching for such services, your profile gets to come up fast. Now, the next thing you need for effective selling on LinkedIn is to create contacts. Create contacts. Get to add people. Get to add people from the kind of industry that you would like to have people. If you are into business coaching, then you should be adding business owners. You should be adding active business accounts. Now, how to get your contact creation right? Number one, be highly professional. LinkedIn is a platform for professionals. So you have to be highly professional when connecting with people, when creating your contacts. You can't copy and paste a post from an average Facebook post on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is not for those kind of posts. LinkedIn has its own level of its own standard of posts that it accepts or it should accept. You will not be prevented not to post anything you like on LinkedIn, but people will not take you serious if you are not posting high quality content, professional content. The next thing when it comes to creating your LinkedIn customer contact is be helpful minded. You have to be helpful minded. Of course, you have heard it that people like to buy, but they don't like to be sold. And it's just as you have heard it. People like to buy, but they don't like to be sold. So you have to be helpful minded. You have to be willing to help people out of their problem. From there, they get to like you. They get to engage with you. They discover that, oh, this person is really, really, really about me. He's all about me. He's not all about me patronizing him. So that is those are the two main steps you need when it comes to creating your customer profile, your customer contacts online. The next thing you need when it comes to selling effectively on LinkedIn is constantly engage with thoughtful people with thoughtful comments. Engage with thoughtful comment on thoughtful people's publication or posts. Now, only one comment, just one comment, can give you a lead or client that you will live to be grateful for. This is a fact. And if you have been around LinkedIn for some time, you know this as a truth, not just as a gimmick. So you need to comment thoughtfully. Like comment like nice, dope, oh, this is great, or that is nice. Those are not thoughtful comments. When someone posts something talk about, like in your comments, make it like another lesson for those passing through the comments, because you are not the only one looking at the comments. Other people are reading that comment. So you should be able to comment in a way, intentionally, like comment in a way that people will not help but looking at your profile when they get to your comments. This is a very, very important aspect of selling on LinkedIn or any other platform. The next step when it comes to selling on LinkedIn is to create enough content, is to create thoughtful posts. It is not just enough to create, to engage with thoughtful comment. You have to be willing to create thoughtful posts that will help the readers to achieve a particular purpose. Don't just be all about making fun around. You are into the business of selling, and selling on LinkedIn this time around. So you have to be able to create value in advance. You have to be able to create value. Create enough value for the people on your contact list, because whether you receive reactions, comments, or praises, they are watching you and taking notes. The time will come when they need your service, they just go to your inbox. And then the final stage when it comes to selling on LinkedIn is pitch when it is necessary and helpful. Now, you need to look at this. Pitch when it is necessary and when it is helpful to pitch. If you have been in your business for some time, this should not be an issue to you, because you know when someone needs your product. You know when someone needs your service, when it is helpful and when it is necessary. You know that this person is stuck. You, as a business coach, you know that this person is stuck. He cannot scale his business. So what he needs is your service as a business growth coach. So you pitch to him because you know it is helpful to him. Pitch when it is necessary. When it is necessary. Okay, let's take an example. Maybe you are launching a new product. Because you are being asked to continually provide free value doesn't mean that you should not pitch. Because pitching your new products or pitching your own product is a necessity this time around. So you have to pitch your product. So pitch when it is necessary and helpful. Pitch when it is necessary and helpful. Of course, you know, nothing happens until you make the sales. The sale is what you need, and you have to make the sales. And the only way you can make that sales is to make sure that you are pitching your products. And don't make the mistake of pitching. No. Of course, if you have read the book, Jab, 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 Right Hook, that is free, and pitch. Don't fall into the trap of being desperate to sell to your customers. It is very, very important. It is irritating if you do such. Thank you very much. This is all for this episode of the link of the Eagles Attitude Show today. Thank you very much. Again, I'm Lokosu Sylvain. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are watching on YouTube. And don't forget to follow our podcast so that anytime we drop a new one, you always get to see it. Thank you.